Hello everybody and welcome back to Coldover, where we are expanding. Specifically down here, to this mineral section. And that will be ideal for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately take this down about 2,000 here. That was 2040. What am I even doing? There we go. Let's try this again. 2,000. Perfect. Take this over 960 and connect it in. Okay, so we're not going to do any additional highways down here. This is just going to be one-way roads. So we'll just take that down to the ground level, like so, and then bam. Hang on a moment. Did that actually... Wow. That's giving us space already occupied. Fair enough. What if we do it this way? Space already occupied. What's different here? Okay, so this side is just slightly different. Okay, so we just need to flip this around, and we're going to have a slight gap there, but over here it worked fine. What's actually different about this? Just a slightly different height level, maybe? I'm a bit unsure. Regardless, this entire area over here is going to need to be made into a district. So I want to go into the correct map mode so that I can more easily see this. I know that it's visible on the ground, but I'm colorblind and I have a bit of a hard time telling it sometimes. So I'll just do something kind of like this. Excellent. There, that should do. And we'll go ahead and designate that as a mineral. Or rather, an ore industry. There we go. And now, this whole area over here is basically going to need to be set up pretty much standard. So that would connect in over here. And I think we'll have these roads going horizontally, like this. Excellent. And we are starting to have some demand for industrial, but we're going to need to expand our water down over this way, to be sure. So we'll bring this down to here, and we'll just put this up over to here. This heat pipe in like so. This heat pipe in like so. Okay, so that'll do. We now need to make sure that we have power over here. We actually already do pretty much. I'll just run a power line like this temporarily. Okay. So far, so good. Which means that we can go ahead and just zone a little bit of industrial over here. I'm just going to do the 2 blocks for now. I don't want them building down here when they should be building up here for power connection reasons. Excellent. Now, as far as this goes, of course, not enough water. Uh-huh. We've got a water availability issue. Okay. We can put in another water pump, I suppose. How are we doing on power up here? Yeah, we don't need this power line anymore. We're paying for a power line maintenance that we do not require. A very long power line at that. This power line is entirely unnecessary. Okay, so we get rid of that. Is this power line still necessary? Yeah, it is. So we're going to go ahead and put in this water pipe to connect here, and then we'll put in a dumping area over here and connect it in just like that. Okay, now in theory, that'll put us back up and over. For now. That will not last forever. At some point, we may need to invest in some better capacity there. Not enough heat over here. Okay, so we're running low on heating availability as well. We should probably go ahead and put in another boiler station. And actually, this is a pretty attractive site for one. So we'll do that, and we'll need to connect that in right like that. In theory, yes. Okay, so that gives us enough heat. Fantastic. And yep, this is all ore exporting. So that's perfect. Now, we do need to expand our rail connection down over this way, which we have not yet done. So let's go ahead and put in a cargo train terminal. And I'm feeling perhaps... you know what? We need to have this block created first. And to do that, we're going to have to reshape this coastline just a little bit. And we don't have enough soil. We'll just grab some from over here. Oh, hello. That gives us access to cargo hubs, which is actually what we should be using. Okay, so since we have access to cargo hubs, that's... How did I manage to do that? Let's just put that back, and we'll never speak of it again. Okay, fantastic. So that's 960 right there. This would connect in, except that this snow dump is right here. And I want to empty that. How quickly does that empty? It's not snowing right now. 11%. Looks like relatively quickly. Okay, that's perfect. So we are going to need to put in a cargo hub, a cargo harbor hub. Cargo, what? I forget what the name is. Wow. This is a cargo train terminal here, but what we really, really want is we want a cargo hub. This guy. Now, it comes with its own road. So I'm going to get rid of this section of road here, and we're going to have to rework this area, but that is expected. So we'll go ahead and put in a cargo hub. This also accepts train traffic. Cannot connect to route. Because we don't own this, I think. I think because we don't own this section of river. How many more can we get? 1, 2, and that's it. We can get 2 more beyond this one. So we could grab this, this, and this, and that would be basically ideal. Yeah, that'll have to do. So we'll buy this one for now, just so that we can get that connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in now. Still can't connect to route. It can connect over here. It, like, needs a direct LOS. That's weird. I did not expect that. Okay. We can maybe make this work by putting this right here or so. We would, of course, want to put another hub over here. And I don't know how we're going to get the train connected over here just yet. We'll work on that. Probably via this here, then this would connect here and then go northward. We're not going to be able to connect it up here, though. So we might have to connect it in over on this side. That might have to be a thing. Now, I would like to put in a cargo train terminal over here, I think. Essentially, right here would be quasi-ideal. Then we could take the train track around and take it in there, but we'd also connect it here. So we would have it go something like this. And then this would come southward. And then would bend around like this-ish. And of course, this is going to be costing us some of our ore industry, but that's okay. And then that would just connect up over there. And then this would come up over this way. This would probably get upgraded from a cargo harbor, which I'm going to go ahead and demolish. up to a cargo transport hub. Or cargo hub, rather. Now, I'm just looking at that. We're going to have to redo this roading over here, which also means that this recycling center is going to need to be moved. We can place that there for now. We'll have to get rid of this road temporarily. And then we'll just see about getting this guy placed in right about here. There we go. Now we could, in theory, connect this road in here. So we could take this road out. This can connect here, right? Maybe not. Well, we've also got a Firehouse here that needs to be relocated. We can move that up over here. That's no problem. And can this connect in? Yeah, it looks like it can't. Okay. So we'll take that out, connect this to there, and then just move it in like that. And then this can just kind of be crooked, I guess. I really wish we could connect roads in here, but alas, that does not appear to be an option. Okay, so then this transport hub up over here is going to have largely the same scenario, and in fact, I want to move this slightly down. It's giving us space already occupied. Okay, I suppose we could curve it. Maybe? Okay. This can come out... What is this distance? That's 960 right there. I think the issue here is the elevation. I mean, this is a little crooked. Could we maybe extend this road this way? It's a little too much. Yeah, that's going to be very, very difficult to do. We could maybe curve it in, though. Something like that. That works, I guess. And then the one-ways would, in theory, go like this, but in practice, they're actually going to end up... Let's see, one right here? Is that correct? No, one over. This is correct. In practice, the one-ways are going to end up not actually... Okay. Not what I wanted. Okay, we'll do something like that, and then this would connect in like this, and then it would connect in with a curve like that. So in practice, the one-ways are going to end up having to terminate here. And the reason for that is because we can't connect over here. But that does give us a second cargo hub, which allows us to also put in some train support over here. And then we'll just have that come in kind of like this. And then the question is, how are we going to get it over here? And I think the answer is we're going to extend this out to roughly here. And we're going to bring it in under the highway like this. And it's just going to go straight from here. Technically, this is slightly off-center. And I want to see if I can fix that. We would need to take this section out as well. Yes. Like this. Okay, so we can redo this curve. Like so.
It's the sound of refreshment. Pop soda refreshment.
And then we can bring this up to about here-ish, and then just curve it right on in. Fantastic. And then this can connect right on over.
I have a question for you guys. Do you ever
And then it can connect in like this, or like this. Apparently there's a power connection issue here, right? Yeah, we did take out this power line. Okay, There we go.
We all want
Fantastic.
to be prepared.
So that's all
We
connected
all want
up
to
now.
be sure that the people we leave behind
Excellent.
don't think we're jerks. That's where
Of course,
final
we still
insurance
don't
comes
have
in.
this connection here.
We provide peace of
And I
mind
don't know what we
when
can do
you
about
rest
that.
in peace. For
I'm
a
not sure we
small
can
monthly
do
sum,
anything.
You can spend your final years knowing that final insurance has everything taken care
But
of.
that's okay.
Final insurance.
So we don't have
the last
power or
insurance
water
you
up over
need.
here. We'll extend these heat pipes
This is
out.
City's Radio. Home of
Something like this. And then we'll just put this in for now. And then do we have power and water here? Yep, we do indeed. Excellent. Okay, so this road needs to be connected up over here. This is ready to be moved, and I'm just going to move it, like, into this corner. Like this. We'll redo this power line quick. I mean, that's more than enough power line. And we'll do something like this. And I think that we can, in theory, do something over here. Of course, it's giving us space already occupied, so we'd need to take this to here and then down to the ground as quick as we can. And just connect it in right over here. Excellent. Same thing over here. Space already occupied because we need to take this up right here. Like that. And we'll have a small gap here. I mean, in theory, we could probably get rid of that small gap with a horizontal road. I'm not sure that that's super useful, though. After all, we're being pretty utilitarian with this build. Speaking of utilitarian things, our education is garbage. Do we care? We probably want some more elementary schools anyway. So we'll put in one here. That brings our capacity up to 1,800. One here, which is literally across the road from it. Very efficient positioning. 2,100. Okay. I'd like maybe one over here. That'll bring us up to 2,400. Perhaps one up over here. That'll bring us to 2,700, and then one final one. And I'm thinking over in this region. There we go. Now, as far as high schools go, we could use 2 of those. We could definitely use one up over here. So we'll put one there. And it looks like we need one over in this region. So we'll put one there. And there we go. Now, as far as university education goes, we don't really need universities in this town. A high school education is more than enough to extract oil or minerals. Excellent. Okay, so here come our trains, and let's just take a quick look at how our congestion around our export hubs is looking. Okay. So one thing I'd like to do here, I think, is we've got this secondary section here that I kind of don't like. I mean, this only exists because we can't connect to here, right? But this would then, in theory, connect right here. So we could maybe curve this to follow the coastline a little bit, kind of like this, except that's too much of a curve, I think. I don't want it to curve that way, though. So I think we'd have to take this section of road out to get this to curve the way I want it to. Yeah. And then we do that. And then the power line would have to come in to somewhere over here. That'll be fine. So now there's a more express route from cargo hub to cargo hub. I'm not sure that that's hugely beneficial, realistically speaking. But hopefully, that'll take some of the pressure off of this road system here. And also, we should probably have road connections throughout here, connecting just directly horizontally. That's the firehouse that I placed there. That can be moved over here. Then this would be placed right here. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think that works. So we'll go ahead and make sure that this is zoned industrial. And that was residential, but I was too busy sneezing to care. We'll de-zone this area and make sure that it is zoned industrial. I think I missed a square? 2 squares. There we go. Fantastic. So there's still a lot of demand for this cargo hub, but this one is definitely pulling some demand away. Oh, we've got a bit of a fire going on over here, which is on our cargo train access terminal, or cargo train terminal access road, which is potentially problematic for the fire department to get there. I mean, there are a lot of emergency vehicles over here, but they're just kind of waiting in traffic. Well, we've gotten some of it taken care of anyway. Where are our other fire trucks coming from? Okay, they're over here. Yeah, they're here now. In theory, this should be under control. Yeah, here comes the final one. So that should be good. Looks like we do have quite a lot of backup, though, to this cargo train terminal. And we might want to consider putting in another one of those. And I'm thinking perhaps down in this region, and then it can just connect over here. And hello. I completely forgot to extend this guy out. We haven't finished this area, of course. And we would just take this in right over here, like that. Now this isn't actually connected up. Right. Is this going to be connected? I have no idea. It looks like, yeah, that's going to be connected. Okay. Now, of course, we do need a road down over this way. So I'd like to put in a road kind of like this, and then kind of like this. That did, however, knock out that power line that I literally just put in. Is that going to be... I'm sure the ships won't have a problem with that. It'll be fine. Okay, there we go. So as it is, this is basically a one-way street. Do we have any garbage collection over here? I feel like we don't, and we probably should. We can put in a waste transfer facility right over here. That should do the trick. Got another fire spreading over here. But it looks like it's under control. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm just taking a look at our various import-export locations. And this train hub is definitely oversaturated. These over here aren't too bad. At least not yet. And it looks to me like this cargo hub The imports are backing up a little bit, but the exports are going okay. And it's actually the same thing over here. Which tells me we're getting a lot of imports by ship, but we're sending out a lot of exports by train. Is it the inverse happening over here? Yeah, exports are moving very, very slowly here, and imports are moving okay. That's definitely something to consider. However, for right now, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we are going to continue expanding into the mineral area over here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.